Signs you had a traumatic childhood. Identifying and then treating childhood trauma is very necessary. Experiencing challenges and difficulties in adulthood doesn't solely stem from external situations. Many issues can arise from internal struggles or past traumas. Consequently, individuals who endured traumatic childhoods often grapple with significant challenges that hinder their ability to confront present obstacles. With this in mind, here are some indicators suggesting a history of childhood trauma. 1. Never trusting anyone. Encountering significant challenges or trauma early in life can lead to the gradual development of trust issues. These issues persist into adulthood, eventually impacting the fundamental aspects of friendships and romantic relationships. 2. Overreacting. If you frequently hear statements like, "You tend to overreact," it's likely that you've encountered situations during your youth that inadvertently compelled you to overreact, possibly as a means of self-protection from further harm. 3. Inability to maintain relationships. Have all your relationships ended suddenly? If you've experienced childhood trauma, it might have impacted your bond with your parents, leading to challenges in maintaining successful relationships due to issues like trust, miscommunication, and fear. 4. Sense of loneliness. Experiencing loneliness and feeling disconnected from others may indicate that you're not yet prepared to confront your inner struggles. Struggling to sustain relationships can exacerbate feelings of loneliness, potentially leading to increased isolation. 5. Lack of concentration. Experiencing difficulty concentrating might stem from the multitude of thoughts swirling in your mind, often linked to past traumatic experiences you may have encountered earlier in life. Things women unconsciously do that men find sexy. What is sexy to men without being provocative? The concept of being attractive varies greatly from person to person, influenced by numerous factors such as behavior, habits, personality, and attire. It's possible to captivate someone's interest even in casual clothing like an oversized sweater or old pajamas. Here are some subtle behaviors women might exhibit that men find appealing, without the need for overt provocativeness. 1. Laughing on his jokes. Even if it's a silly joke, when you laugh spontaneously, it can be very appealing to men. That's why you might observe them telling nonsensical jokes repeatedly and observing your reaction. 2. Exposing their maternal instincts. It may seem unusual and even concerning to men in general, but surprisingly, they find it attractive. Regardless of the setting, when a woman spontaneously engages playfully with a child, it captures men's attention, regardless of their level of commitment. They may never openly admit to finding it endearing, though. 3. Workouts. Certain workouts and exercises require significant willpower and strength, which not all women can easily manage. However, if they can perform these exercises while still maintaining a feminine appearance, it can be quite appealing to men. One example of such a workout is the kettlebell swing. Give it a try next time you're at the gym. 4. That head tilt. We often find it adorable when dogs and puppies tilt their heads and gaze innocently, but when women do the same, it can drive men wild with fascination. 5. Sipping. Without necessarily carrying a profound significance, lingering can be quite alluring to men. Simply order a cup of coffee, a drink, whiskey, or anything else, and leisurely sip on it. Somehow, this tends to pique their interest. 6. Tattoo stories. When a woman with a tattoo shares the story behind her first ink, men often find it incredibly attractive. To them, it signifies something deeply meaningful that led her to turn her skin into a canvas. 7. Leading the way. When you're on a trip and embarking on a hike together, what enhances your appeal to them is taking the lead on the trail. 8. Sports. Having knowledge about the players in a football team, along with a clear understanding of the rules and the game itself, can be quite attractive to a man. It allows him to see a different side of you. However, it's important not to overdo it. You don't want the man to see you only as a friend. How does your childhood affect your present love life? Effect of your upbringing on present love life. Our childhood experiences shape our development profoundly. Positive memories foster optimism, while a troubled childhood can alter our outlook on life. To grasp how this impacts our current romantic relationships, continue reading and make the connections. 1. Whom you pick as a partner. The dynamics we observe between our parents and other adults during our upbringing significantly influence our choice of partners later in life, often occurring unconsciously. If you've experienced challenges during childhood, such as constant criticism, household conflicts, or emotional and physical abuse, you may develop feelings of insecurity and anxiety, which can influence your partner selection. Depending on which parent's behavior you mirrored, you might even adopt submissive tendencies. These experiences profoundly shape how you choose your partner. 2. You repeat what your parents did. If you're familiar with the popular TV show Friends, let's draw inspiration from a particular episode. In this episode, Rachel teaches Joey how to sail a boat and finds herself constantly yelling at him, only to realize that these were the same harsh words her father used during her childhood. While it's natural to echo our parents' words if they are healthy and positive, the issue arises when those words carry negativity. It's crucial to monitor your language and how you communicate with your partner. Additionally, pay attention to your reactions and prioritize self-improvement, seeking professional help if necessary. 3. How do you disagree when things don't go your way? How do you manage rejection, disagreement, or conflicts of any kind? While some individuals opt for silence and endure the situation, others might become visibly upset, storm out, or engage in confrontation. How frequently do you find yourself losing your temper? What kind of language do you employ during heated arguments with your partner? Do you resort to hurtful words or even escalate to emotional or physical abuse? Embracing the agree to disagree mindset is often the most constructive approach as it honors both viewpoints. It's normal to have disagreements, but it's essential to maintain control over your emotions. Take the time to understand your partner's perspective as well. 4. How do you keep the ego in check? Nearly everyone possesses some level of ego, but the extent varies. How do you navigate each other's work ethics? Do you genuinely respect each other's aspirations in life? How do you manage finances as a couple? Do you require constant validation for your ego? Prior to committing to a relationship, it's crucial to engage in discussions or thoroughly assess the individual. If your parents' relationship was tumultuous, rather than repeating the cycle, strive to learn from their mistakes. Cultivate a robust communication system between yourselves. Don't allow past negative experiences to dictate your present. Consider seeking professional assistance, such as couples therapy, and dedicate efforts to personal growth. If you enjoyed watching this video, don't forget to like, subscribe and turn on the notification bell, so you don't miss any new videos. Let us know your thoughts about this video in the comments section down below, and feel free to stay and enjoy it until the end. Also make sure to check out our next highlighted video, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe.